Friday. Welcome to my new office. What do you think? I'm gonna play around a little bit. Maybe I won't have a plant growing out of my head the next time we do a video. But I'm finally out of my kitchen. My daughter moved in to her house at the University of Michigan. So I took over her room, moved all my stuff in here, and then more stuff, and then more stuff, and then more stuff. And so now I have a place where I can shut the door and do a video and have a nice little background behind me so you can see all my pretty stuff. Oh, it's really nice to have my own space. I've got my sewing machine and all my sewing stuff for masks in here. I've got my yarn and my projects and my special chair with my special blanket and my computer and the whole deal. So it's been nice. It's been in here a couple days and my daughter still has a place to come sleep when she comes home. She'll just have to share with her sister. All right, enough about that. On to the twisted news. We have some shows. We went from having no shows, 2020 was completely canceled, to having 3 in like the next month. So that's really exciting for us. It's something really cool. It's something very new. We've never done a virtual show before other than our very own, and it didn't have anything live attached to it other than it was ready to ship stuff. So this is gonna be a completely new experience and we're really looking forward to it. All 3 of these yarn shows have an entire group of people working hard to make it the best that they possibly can. Vogue Knitting Live has the entire support of the Vogue brand behind it, and they are working hard to make classes happen and lectures and a lot of fun things happen. And they are making sure that every vendor gets some very personal shopping time with their customers in a booth type setting. And we really appreciate the work that has gone into that. There are some times for personal shopping for the Vogue Virtual Knitting Live event. That show is July 16, 17, 18, and 19. So that's next week. We are busy dyeing some yarn, so we have some on hand to show and talk about when you show up. For us, for our personal shopping times, are July 16th in the evening and July 17th in the afternoon. We thought that would be a good idea to have 2 kind of separate times so that we can accommodate everybody's time zones that they're in. And Meg and I will both be around. I'm not sure we'll both be on camera at the same time, or if we are, we'll have masks on because we don't want to get each other sick. We've been doing such a good job social distancing that we don't want to ruin it for a video. So, but we'll be available and we'll talk about the yarns that we have ready to ship, and we'll talk about the yarns on our site and kind of how does color look on each of them and how does it work up. We'll show you some examples. It's going to be a fun time. So that is Vogue Virtual Knitting Live, July 16th through the 19th, with personal shopping with Beth and Meg on July 16th and 17th. The next one is the Michigan Fiber Festival. This is a very popular show in Michigan. It's probably one of the most well-attended shows in the state. It's in northern Michigan in Allegan County, so we lovingly refer to it as Allegan, as do many of the attendees. The Michigan Fiber Festival is run by a festival board, and they are working their tails off to get this virtual show up and running and ready to go. All of the details are not out. We don't have them all yet, so as soon as I know when our personal shopping times will be, I will let you know. So stay tuned. As soon as I have more information on the Michigan Virtual Fiber Festival, I will let you in on those. In the meantime, mark your calendars, August 13, 14, 15, and 16 next month. Directly followed by Fiber World 2020. Oh my gosh. So I was on a meeting with the organizer and a handful of other vendors yesterday, and you guys, This show is the most like an actual in-person live yarn show that you can possibly have with it being online. Okay, they have created an entire system, so all you have to do is click on a link and boom, you are in their system. We can do video, you can do, there's gonna be live events, there's gonna be music, there's gonna be a fashion show hosted by some celebrity hosts. How cool, I mean, come on. And they're talking about doing lots of classes, lots of lectures. I might actually be doing one of those, so I'll let you know what I come up with, but I think I might be doing one of those. There's going to be just things going on like all of the time, and there are different ticket levels, so you can get in just to go shopping, you can get in to and participate in some of the live events. There's like little classrooms where you can sit and just chat and talk and knit and, you know, commiserate with the other people. Everybody's gonna get a badge, so you can kind of like do like you do at a yarn show and go booth to booth and get your little sticker that says I've been there. Discounts and prizes, and I'm just overwhelmed by how much thought and care went into the planning of this event. So Fiber World 2020, there will be a link to all 3 of these in the newsletter as well as below this video. Check them out. Fiber World 2020 will be August 19th through the 23rd. And one of the coolest things I found out is there will not be any personal shopping times, which I know, what, that's not cool. Yes, it is, because we can set our own open shop times and be available for hours and hours during the day to talk to you. And you can just drop in whenever, just like at a regular yarn show. We have our booth that'll be open. You'll be able to shop from the booth itself. The interface, you guys, is it's just so simple. You don't have to know anything. You just go to the site and it does it all for us. I'm really stoked. I don't know if you can tell. I really think that this show will withstand the test of time, whether we are in quarantine mode, lockdown mode, stay home, stay safe mode, or the world opens up again and everybody's out and about. I think this show is so thoughtfully put together, it will stand the test of time. So I really hope you'll check that out. I'll put links below and in the newsletter. Okay, some other just kind of housekeeping news. We found alcohol. Thank you to everyone who sent suggestions and asked and told us where we could just go check. Look here, look there. One of those panned out. We have a couple gallons ready to go. And so I put all of those colorways that I had to take off the site back up, and they're there for you for your shopping. No more restrictions at this time. I'm still looking for more so that we have a good stockpile, but we have enough now that we are in good shape. I'm not worried anymore about running out. So all colorways are fair game. We're still working on getting the My Neighbor colorway up and running. It will be available for all of these events as well as on the site. So even though we are doing these shows, we talked it over, and I think we still want to put it up on the site for everybody for this year. I think it's just fair with the state of the world right now. Everybody needs a neighbor, and we have one. So we're going to put that up, and there will be specially labeled within the colorways so that you are aware, and everyone who comes to the site is aware that it is only available for 2020. On January 1st, it will no longer be available. So get your My Neighbor as soon as it comes up. It'll probably be another week. We've got the pictures started. We're just waiting on a few other things to get those completed, and then we are away we go. I'm trying to think of what else there is. Limited colorways, we're still working on a list. Meg has some now that she's testing, and those will be fun. Oh, I can't wait. That was so much fun, you guys. When you voted and we brought back the best ones and the ones that we knew would work reliably, and then you got to get some things that we just don't have all of the time. So we're working on another list of those, and those will come soon. Hey, there was one more thing. I wish I had my version of it, but it's at the studio. My Them, Their Eyes pattern is in the newsletter this week, and honestly, it's never looked better. It's way better looking than the one that I knit, and the one that my test knitter worked on to get the pattern up and going. I looked at it and I said, wow, isn't that pretty? I wonder what that is. I clicked on it and it was my pattern, and it's just so beautiful. The knitter used an owl colorway in the Muse medium put up. Now, I've never done it on Muse before. What a great idea. It's a light, airy shawl, and the way that she knit it, the transitions, the color transitions end up all in the stockinette portion of the yarn, and you can really see how smooth those transitions. It's just gorgeous. Thank you for knitting such a beautiful shawl. I love it. Because I love it so much, I want to see more shawls. I want to see them made up. This is the perfect stash buster. Like, if you've got some TFA and you don't know what to do with it, and you're like, I just want to knit something, this is a nice, easy, relaxing pattern that you don't have to think about. It's great for summer when you're traveling in the car, or it's hot outside and you just want, you know, to do a couple rows and then put it aside. It's great for something like that. So I'm going to offer that pattern for free. Pardon me. I'm going to offer that pattern for free if you use the code TWISTEDNEWS, all one word, on our website for the Them, Their Eyes pattern. You can get the pattern for free. And then come shop our site for a colorway or shop your stash. I'd love to see more projects made up in it. So I think that would be really fun. The code will only work this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 10th, 11th, and 12th of July. After that, it'll be back up to its regular price. So get over there and get your free pattern. And I really hope to see some more projects made up with my pattern. It was really, really fun to come across that. So thank you for knitting it. It's just beautiful. Hey, I think that's it. I'm really excited about my new office. Next time you see me, it'll probably be set up a little bit differently. I'm not a huge fan of that plant right behind my head. I love plants. I don't know if you've noticed that in my videos. I have a lot of plants. I just really love to have green live things around me. I'm not very good at growing them, except for these monsters. Those, I think, you know, you just ignore them for 3 weeks and then they're super happy when you feed them again and they grow. It's great. I think that's it for this week. Thanks everyone for joining me. I love you, Twisties. Bye.